Welcome students. Today we are going to discuss about one of the important topic in genetics, that is why Mendel selected garden pea as his experimental plant. Mendel noted some contrasting features, some characteristic features in garden pea, and on the basis of these features Mendel selected this plant as his experimental plant. These features are: first, I write down question: why Mendel chose garden pea as his experimental plant in order to perform different experiments, genetic crosses as his experimental plant, so as to perform different genetic crosses on this plant. There are certain features. First feature is presence of contrasting features. Presence of contrasting features in this garden pea, that is, some plants are exceptionally tall while as some are exceptionally dwarf. These are two contrasting features of the same character, that is stem height or plant height. Similarly, you have pink flowers versus white flowers. These are two contrasting features of the same character, that is flower color. Similarly, you have, in case of seed shape, you have round versus wrinkled. These are two contrasting features of the same character, that is seed shape or form. And on the basis of these contrasting features, Mendel selected this plant as his experimental plant. Number two, presence of hermaphrodite flowers, Hermaphrodite. Presence of hermaphrodite flowers. Hermaphrodite means bisexual flowers. Bisexual flowers. That means flower consists of both. It consists of both androecium as well as gynoecium, or you can say stamens as well as carpels. Stamens as well as carpels. But the structure of this flower is such that petals, they totally enclose, they completely enclose, or you can say completely cover reproductive parts. They completely enclose reproductive parts, that is androecium as well as gynoecium. What happens with this complete closure with petals? There is maximum chances of self-pollination, and there is 0% chance of cross-pollination. That means this plant is usually self-pollinated. And this self-pollinated autogamous type. autogamous type. And this feature I will show you practically with the help of a flower. This is a plant, that is pea plant, having flowers as well as fruits in the form of pods. This is the pea plant. Some flowers are axillary in position while some are terminal in position. I will show the structure of a flower. I will show you the structure of a typical flower. For example, this is a flower. In case of pea plant, this flower, it consists of a stalk. That stalk is called as pedicel, and at the top of the stalk you have a flower base that's called thalamus, and outermost covering of this flower is in the form of green leaf-like structures like this. Each structure is called as sepal, and there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 sepals in this flower, and inner to sepals you have one more organ that's called as petal. But in case of pea plant, petals show some distinction features. That is, in case of pea flower, petals are of 3 types. Petals are of 3 types. That means larger petal is called as standard. It is surrounded by 2 wings, and inner these wings are another one that's called as keel. That means if we show this flower like this, it is a standard. These are two wings, and at the center you have a tube-like structure is called as, this one is standard, and these 2 are wings. You have wing, and then you have a wing. Then it's a tube-like structure called as keel. Is outermost, and inner to this, these are 2 wings. Inner to 2 wings you have another one that is keel. I will show you practically. Then what happens? This is the outermost petal in the form of standard. This is the outermost petal, that is standard. This one is the outermost one in the form of standard. Inner to standard you have 2 wings on either side, that is one here. On right side you have another one like this. This is one wing. Then on other side you have another wing like this, and inner to wing you have another petal that encloses the reproductive parts, that is stamens as well as carpels completely. This is the innermost one in the form of tube-like structure, like this. This is the innermost one. It's in the form of tube-like structure called as keel, and inside the keel you have a reproductive parts called as stamens as well as carpels. And in case of androecium, which consists of stamens, in case of this garden pea Pisum sativum, which belongs to family Fabaceae, F-A-B-A-C-E-A, Fabaceae, it has a family character that is Diadelphous, D-I-A-D-E-L-P-H-O-U-S, Diadelphous condition of stamens, which means that in this plant stamens are in two groups. One group contains 9 stamen plus another that is single stamen. This 9 plus 1 arrangement is called as Diadelphous condition, and it is specific in case of family Fabaceae. And Pisum sativum also belongs to family Fabaceae. I will show you like this. You have a stamens are in two groups. This is one stamen, separate stamen, and these are another 9 stamens which form a single group like this. I will show you. These are 9 stamens. You can also count these stamens. 9 stamens, 1 stamen. That means stamens are in two groups, 9 plus 1 arrangement. And inside the stamens, you have a carpel that consists of ovary. Then you have a stylar tissue. Then you have a stigma at the top of this stylar tissue, style. Since this plant, in this plant, petals completely enclose the reproductive parts. That means there is 100% chance of self-pollination, but according to Mendel, cross-pollination also be achieved with the help of technique that's called as emasculation, wherein we remove the anthers before their maturity so as to put the desired pollen or this stigma with the help of another thing that's called as brush. With the help of brush, we take the pollen from desired plant. For example, we take the pollen from tall plant and then dust over the flowers of dwarf plant. Similarly, we take the pollen grains from pink flower and dust them over the stigma of white flower, or vice versa. That means we can go for cross pollination also. And this is the diagnostic feature, important feature, and on the basis of this important feature, Mendel select this plant as his experiment plant. And third, that is short life cycle. Short life cycle. Since this plant is an annual, it completes life cycle in a single season and form new seeds in the same season. That means life cycle is very short and we can get number of seeds in the same year. Fourth is annual plant. That is, we can handle this plant, raise this plant very easily. We can raise this plant very easily. And fifth reason is large seed output. Large seed output. That means large number of seeds are produced in a single year, which help in drawing correct conclusion. And on the basis of these important features, on the basis of these reasons, Mendel selected this plant as his experiment plant